JKB back with another episode. Today I'm reviewing Forza Motorsport 6 on the show. There's a heat wave here in Toronto and Canada, Ontario, wherever the hell I am, and I'm dying. I'm sweating to death. I really wish I was in a car because a car has AC, but we don't have AC in this apartment, and there's spiders and there's a ghoul that's trying to kill me. Let's just get into the review. As always, I asked you on Twitter, on Facebook, what do you want to know about Forza? So I included your questions in this review, and as always, let's give it the benefit of a doubt, a 10 out of 10, and as well, I just have to say this. The racing genre has been something that I've been emotionally attached to since I was a young boy for whatever godforsaken reason. I actually don't know, but it was the only genre I was really good at. So can they take Forza and propel it ahead? We have Forza 5 on the system already, which was really, really good. What are they going to include in this that's going to really entice me to want to pay full price for another Forza game? I don't know. Let's find out. Is there enough in the game to call it Forza 6 instead of Forza 5.5? There's one major thing that stands out to me, and that is the weather effects. Finally, you can hydroplane because they've sculpted 3D puddles into the track. It's insane. New to Forza 6 is wet weather driving. Instead of being merely cosmetic, the rain effects in the game actually affect the race and cause cars to skid and hydroplane if you hit the puddle at a great rate of speed. Designers apparently visited real-world tracks to see where the puddles would form during raining events. I think that's pretty crazy. They went down there and basically measured off where the puddles would form. The puddles appear in the same locations and behave the exact same way on each track. That way you can actually get used to where they are on the track and avoid them next time you go through the race. Roberto asks if there's more racing variety than in Forza 5. Showcases are a series of challenges that'll put you into a new car with another cool objectives, such as an endurance race that can last up to 75 laps, or even a challenge where you get 2 laps to pass as many cars as possible. I really feel that Forza 6, it added this because they knew that the main career mode can be a little repetitive. I mean, why do you play a racing game? Is it the sense of speed? Is it the camaraderie? For me personally, it's seeing things like this on top of the career mode that make it interesting to me. Danny asks if I like Forza Horizon more than the actual mainstream Forza Motorsport. That's a really good one to ask me. Forza Horizon is one of my favorite all-time racing games because of the atmosphere, the music, the way that the cars handle, the tracks, the open world. Everything in that game nailed it for me. It was one of my favorite racing games. And then you go back to the tracks, the closed world feeling, and the circuit, and the challenge of really getting laps and times down. I really think that for me personally, I do prefer Horizon just a little bit because of its open world vibe. But I'm not saying that that's taking away from Forza 6, because Forza 6 essentially has the same emotion behind it. The team really spends time understanding what you want out of a racing game, and I think they've nailed it once again. You can finally pick between a male and a female driver. Well, I don't know what took so long, but it's finally in the game. Forza 6 will include more than 450 cars. That's twice the amount of cars that were available for Forza 5 when it launched. And yes, many of the cars are from the, older versions of the game, but the models themselves have been rebuilt for the Xbox One, and they include things that are crazy, like working cockpits and gauges. The interior and the exterior are all redone, and the game also supports Forza Vista mode, which, guys, this game is so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful car racing games I've ever seen. This mode allows you to walk around the exterior of the car, learn about the car, the history of the car, and see the differences between a newer model and an older model. If you're a car lover, I'm just saying, this is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And the best part about all of this is all of the cars are available on launch. And get ready, there are no microtransactions with tokens this time around. Oh my god. Other than the cars and the handling and everything else that goes into a racing game, the tracks need to be up there. They need to be superior to the tracks that we played in the last version of the game. The game includes 25 tracks, including 9 brand new ones that are new to the franchise. and each track seems to have a ton of different variations, so you could replay the track backwards, forwards, with roads closed off or different turns at different angles. It really is, yes, 25 tracks, but after everything is said and done, you can play that track numerous times. Online mode this time around seems to be a little bit more focused on beating your friends and beating records. There's online leaderboards, rivals, drag racing. All of the stuff that you know and love for the core game on the career mode has been brought over to the multiplayer mode. And if you're the type of person that wants to kick some ass and make sure your friends know that you're kicking their ass, this is the racing game to get. And I highly suggest to add me on Xbox Live, so when the game comes out, I can kick your asses, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen. Something they've taken from other games such as FIFA and other games that require you to have sort of skill bonuses, they've taken mod cards, and I find it super interesting that they put it into a racing game, and it really changes up the pace, especially when you're in career mode. Mods are game modifiers, so these are something like the skulls in Halo 4 or the perks in Forza Horizon 2. You use these to basically buff up your car or your crew, and you can't use them online. You can only use them in free play mode and the career mode. So yeah, you can't cheat online with these bad boys. You can get them by buying them with in-store credit, meaning the credit that's in the game. You don't actually have to pay for these. They're not microtransactions. That's really good. You can also win them with your prize spinner, which is also brand new into the game, which you might have seen from Horizon 2. Mod cards are broken up into 3 categories: Dare, Crew, and Boost. For example, a crew mod may be called Braking Engineer. That will add 20% braking and 5% power. A Dare mod could offer you 20% more credits at the end of the race, but cause severe power decrease by 8%. It's 100% cool to put a mod on the race itself, or your crew, or challenge yourself with a dare. These things are interesting and they keep me motivated to playing the game way after I've already beaten it 70 plus hours. I absolutely love the inclusion of these mod cards. It makes every race so much more interesting. The ability to purchase them and not have to actually spend real money is awesome as well. I absolutely love these. A lot of people ask me about the frame rate, and I'm happy to announce it never dropped below 60 frames per second no matter what. Even in the rainstorms with the puddles and the splashing and the interiors and everything going on, never drop below 60 frames per second. And in saying that, wow, I'm very impressed with the graphics and with the frame rate. It's very important to have a smooth gameplay feeling with a racing game, and Forza 6 has the best I've ever seen. You'll probably notice that the score was not touched throughout this review because, for the most part, I love absolutely everything in this game, but in saying that, it's very difficult for me to say this is a perfect game because it essentially is not. There are minor technical things that are not up to par with what I believe they should be. For instance, some of the graphics are a little pixelated in the smoke and the rain effects. But other than that, I mean, the music is here. It's spectacular to have a game that really focuses on the dramatic side of racing and teaching you about racing. And not only that, introducing you to racing and to have these new modes that weren't in the past games. To me, it's not repetitive. It's interesting to me to be able to jump to a car from, say, 1960 and race around a track in a moment of time that I could never experience. So things like that in a racing game really drive me to play them. No pun intended. So overall, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because I really honestly think, have they hit a wall here? I mean, I don't think they've hit a wall. It's very hard when you have something that's literally perfect almost. How do you make it better? Well, it's difficult. I don't know what to say about that. You add new things and you've got your mod cards in here in the showcase modes. Those are awesome. But overall, I mean, I wish I could just say it was the best racing game ever, and I think it is the best racing game ever made, period. It's just, something is weird here. Do we need a Forza every year now? I hope that we don't, because I kind of hope that they just give us some free DLC with this version of the game that'll last at least for maybe 2.5 years, because we don't need a new Forza every time they decide they want to release one. We already have a game that's perfection. And I think that unless you're going to really add a major mode that's not the career mode, I don't understand why we need a new version every year. But I mean, I'm not harping on it for that. I'm just saying what I feel. So 9 out of 10 for Forza 6. I can't speak today. That's because honestly, I have to get out of here because I'm sitting in my studio. Actually, I'm standing to be honest, but there's a heat wave in Toronto and I'm going to actually die of heat exhaustion. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I can't even speak. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. It means so much to me. Thank you.